I told us yesterday that I was going to see you today, and I am happy that I am seeing you today. Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Thursday edition of Hashtag Trending on Spectrum Television. My name is Ofanana Joseph, and like I told you yesterday, the weather is becoming something else. You just step out seeing that it is sunny, and in a space of few minutes before you even get to your destination, or just few steps away from your house, it'll just start raining, and you're like, I thought it was scorching, and I dressed the way I'm dressed. No. So however you dress, just be sure that you're going out with either your pullover, your cardigan, something, an umbrella. Just go with it in a bag so that when the weather changes, you know that you are covered. All right, we care so much about you, so we don't want you staying under the weather because it's raining, or you can't go out, you can't go to where you want to go to, or you are just under the weather. We want you to be okay. So dress according to how you have seen the seasons changed. All right, okay, talking about rain and the flood and all, this is the season, this is the period, right? So the rains are here, and just as NIMET had forecast earlier, some states in Nigeria are facing severe flooding. So residents of Lekki in Lagos State, Nigeria, are experiencing flash floods due to heavy rainfall that have rendered some people devastated as floods sweep through the streets, homes, and churches, leaving some misplaced. Let's see the videos.
Jesus.
Who said Africa doesn't have water?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma'am.
So we are outside. We are live from Lekki, and this is our life.
Big boys life in Lekki.
The big boys' life in Lekki.
This is us just going to the supermarket to buy drink.
Even inside supermarket, there is water. This is crazy. Good evening. Omo, what be this? Ah. Hello.
Oh, the struggle. The suffer is real.
Yeah, see water.
Flood, man. Flood. Igwefon, Ologolo, Lekki, flood. Everywhere is flooded. See flood, oh. Flood, oh.
What is it? Chama won't know me. Oyagba. Give her. Oyagba.
People are complaining of high taxes paid to the government in the state, but no adequate measures are met to curtail the flood disaster in Lagos State. Look at somebody running away from the outside, into the house for safety, and you hear that the thunder is rumbling, and it's about to rain. The cloud is cloudy, so you run into your house to take shelter to be safe. And the rain falls, and you're just in your house to be safe, in the church or in your car. Maybe you're driving and you just decide to park by the verge. It rains and you're still not safe. It sweeps you out from your house, your property in the house, those persons that do not have a bed frame and their mattresses on the floor. This is really an eyesore. There are videos, several videos that people have posted of how the floods have really displaced them, and they don't know what to do. So we're just hoping that the government of Lagos State does something, really does something about the flood in Lekki especially. Let's see people's reaction to this devastating video. Mine says, street boys had to back people to cross this flood. And of course, not for free. Sad. Fambili Young says, even drainages do not work because they are either not constructed or are poorly constructed. This country, man. Moses Ogbogode says, these people are experts at suffering and smiling. I bet someone in this neighborhood is supporting bad governance. You cannot say. Realness 000 says, Lekki was never meant to be a residential hub. Flooding there isn't just poor planning, it's geography. The area literally sits on water, and there's little anyone can do to fully curb it. People need to understand this reality. All right, that's Finding Solace says, the good thing about this flooding in Lekki is that it is affecting both the rich and poor. I like it when bad things, as a result of bad governance, are also affecting the rich. Let everybody feel the heat, not only the poor. The rich like minding their business when they're not affected. Like I said earlier, this is an eyesore. This is painful. This is what some people do not see coming, and you will just feel that you are safe in your apartment, in your house. You know that saying that younger they sleep, trouble go wake up, or where if you want to avoid trouble, right, lock yourself in your house, lock your door. Now you have locked your door, your house doors, and the trouble or the wahala or whatever still sweeps, navigates its way into your house. So this, I could say, is what is happening, and we just hope that the Lagos state government does something about this and takes care of those persons that are misplaced because of these floods. And of course, not just taking care of them. In another season, we see the same thing happening over and over again. If there is something they know they should do it, because people should leave. People have to leave there, right, and continue their lives, and not for for the misplaced persons to be taken care of. They'll be catered for some months, and the next, rainy period, they experience the same thing, and it continues in the cycle. We need a positive change, and we just hope that they are taken care of. Well, talking about what is still happening in Nigeria, that is as it has to do with the rain, the flood. There is a viral video of a bad school feeding program that has, gone round on the internet, and people are really talking about it. And when I saw this video, I was telling myself, is this really what people's children are eating in Nigeria in a certain school? The name of the school is not, disclosed, but these are people's children. These are human beings in a certain secondary school in Nigeria, eating what I cannot even tell you, because I'm just going to let you see the video for yourself. So people are wondering, does the government of Nigeria have an idea the kind of food that these children are eating in this particular school? Or is it that monies are disbursed, or the parents are paying, or it's a government-owned school and the monies are given, but some person siphon the money for whatever purpose and decide to feed these children what I don't know what to call it? How about their health? Let us see the video, and you'll see it for yourself.
This is heartbreaking.
I don't know what to say about this video. It's really very emotional, and I'm wondering, look at the number of students. Have you seen the roof? Okay, let's not even talk about the roof. Did you see the food? Will a goat, a dog, even eat? Is that soup? What is that? Is that pepper soup? I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. So is this what people's children are eating? You can say it's a privately owned school. You can say it's a public owned school, but it is owned, right? And the government of Nigeria is aware that there's a school like that. You know, how about the health of these children? What is this a balanced meal? And you know, parents or guardians and sponsors will send their children to a school like this for them to learn and, you know, come out to become something better tomorrow in Nigeria. And this is what they're eating. For how long? From maybe JSS 1 to SS 3? I don't know what to say, but the government of Nigeria really has to do something about going round to schools, especially boarding schools, to know what is actually happening. Yes, they have to, because these children are eating this thing. I don't know if it's food, and they're keeping quiet, and they go to their houses for breaks. Maybe sometimes they complain to their parents, but they don't really understand. But this exposure is enough for the federal government of Nigeria to really find out which school is this and what kind of soup, Chinese soup, or Japanese, what kind of soup this is. Please, they really have to do something about this. Well, let's see people's reaction on social media concerning this particular video. It's heartbreaking. Denu says, at least they're eating. It's better than none. What of those in the streets who don't have anything to taste? But these children, they are paying for it. Mr. Shaun says, and the government will claim they are paying billions of naira for this. I beg now by force. That food can even give those children sickness. Of course it can. Basic Base says, this is definitely a public school, and their parents just dump them here so they can have other kids. You can never tell. I'll say it again. Have children you can be able to feed and give them quality education. 1 or 3 is enough. My God. Mezier says, look at how Nigerian children are being fed like rats in a secondary school, while the children of politicians are living the best of their lives in foreign schools with public resources that would have benefited every Nigerian if politicians had mitigated their greed and selfishness. When Nigerians are ready to wake up, this irresponsibility will stop. Oh my God. Child Health Hero says, which food is this? If we look closely, someone might be paid a lot to supply proper meals, yet this is what they're serving instead. Web3 Doctor says, man, I'm just so fed up of this country, to be honest. Would be shocked when you realize how much the proprietor of this school is making from the school fees and everything. This is pure inhumanity. These children all look malnourished. How do you want them to learn? I don't understand it. It's crazy. Like, why do we have to make ourselves to look like animals because of individual gains? I don't know. If you ask me, like I said, I'm so short of words. I'm so speechless. I don't know what to say. But I'm calling on all sectors all right? All sectors, they should look into. We've got, you know, parastatals, we've got resources to fish out which school this is. I'm sorry, maybe I don't know the kind of soup that is. Maybe it's a kind of soup, maybe, you know, intercontinental, I don't know. But they have to really find out if that soup is a balanced meal. What kind of, the color, it is well. We just want the government of Nigeria to do the right thing. Look at those children. Look at the roof of the building. Did you see the number of students in that dining hall? Did you see the kind of food? We need help. We know we're counting on the government of the day. We know they are trying. We're counting on them. We're believing in them. And we know they will do what they are supposed to do. All hope is not lost. Well, we delve into another trend. This is flying all over the social media. You know, social media commentator, influencer, and activist Martins Vincent Oshe, better known as Very Dark Man VDM, has launched a massive environmental cleanup exercise across Nigeria, calling on his followers, you know, fondly known as the rat tails, to take part in the cleanup exercise. Well, the campaign, which will kick off on 29th of November 2025, will cover all 36 states of the Federation. He emphasized that the movement is voluntary and open to everyone to encourage patriotism, foster unity, and community service. So let's listen to VDM.
Starting from the 29th of November 2025, which will be on Saturday, we, the Rattle movement, are taking over Nigeria. We are shutting down this country. That being said, we are not shutting it down in terms of violence. We are shutting it down in terms of impact. We are going to start what has never been seen before in Nigeria. We are going to be moving from just being on social media, claiming to be Rattles, to presenting ourselves in real life and impacting, like direct impact in our society. Now, what are we going to be doing? Starting from the 29th, being the Saturday, last Saturday of November, moving on, every Saturday, every last Saturday of every month, we the Rattles are going to come out to do community service. We'll be jumping into every gutters, clearing the, what did they call them again? Clearing the sewage. The drainage. We are going to be clearing the drainage. Not just that, we'll go into public schools, we'll clean the public schools, all these places where they are like dirty, where they don't heap dirty for roadside, we'll go there, we'll clear it. In all 36 states, in Abuja, we'll do it in Gwarimpa, we'll do it in Maraba, we'll do it in Nyanya, we'll do it in Kubwa, we'll do it in Lube. All these places that are dirty, we are going to go into them and we are going to clear it up. Now, why are we going to do this? We want to promote patriotism in the hearts of the youth. We are not going to limit the problems of Nigeria solely to the politicians. Yes, the politicians, they do out their own, but we self, when time don't reach up, we say we will need to contribute to make this country great. Now, the day when I get this inspiration for it, now the day when we say, at the come, Lagos, Third Mainland Bridge, person day for Third Mainland Bridge, they shit. And people, they pass on. A lot of people see that guy that they pass him. It is because we lack patriotism in Nigeria. We lack patriotism in Africa. Because if to say you love your country enough, if you tell that.
They call themselves the fourth arm of the government, serving the people, the Rattel movement. Well, you've heard what he said, and some persons are, you know, taking his word. Some are attacking his attire, and some are saying he's clout chasing. But we could pick out from what he said that he wants us to come out, you know, en masse, to do the needful, clean our environment, and not to always wait for the government. Cleanliness, they say, is next to godliness, and this is true. And at some point, because we eat and, you know, throw trashes anyhow, we tend to block the drainages, that when when rain falls, instead of it to go to the drainages and go to the, you know, appropriate quarters, those things that we trash in the gutters, in the drainages, you know, heaps up, and when it rains, it's, you know, takes it into the areas it's not supposed to go to. That's why we have it in our quarters, in our houses, in the churches, because the channels that it was directed to, we have dumped refuse, we have dumped things, trashed, you know, thrown things, it in the car, fling it outside. So he's saying, come out en masse, let us keep the country clean. And it's not just going to happen for a month, it's going to happen till, he didn't say when, it's going to happen every month. And they tour around the 36 states of the Federation. Well, I would say this is a welcome development. We don't have to wait for the government to do anything. It's just come out by yourself, voluntarily, with your tools, and come to clean your environment, travel to the other states, do the same here and there, and we just see how we can help the government to keep our states and community clean. Let's see what people are saying concerning this particular, you know, statesman from VDM. Shoo says it's gotten to a point where citizens have to hit the streets and clean the environment ourselves in a country where we pay taxes on every day, for goodness sake. Nice idea though. National Association of Adjusters, always redefining the norms. Gaddafi says, we will see where this ends. Community service cleaning is a great initiative that needs to be applauded, if that is the aim of the group. Okay. Abubakar Sadiq says, but there are already people handling these responsibilities. Visual Tech Zone, this is a great initiative. Cleanliness is key to promoting a healthy environment. Let's all come together and support this cause for a cleaner Nigeria. Hashtag patriotism, hashtag clean Nigeria. We're not taking comments anymore. So people are, you know, some people are supporting the cause and some are saying, no, do your thing. Some are saying, I am paying for this, I'm paying the government, we're paying taxes, we're doing this. There are people that are placed in some political positions to take care of this, and our monies are going in there. So why are we the ones to pay and still go out to do the job for the people that are paid to do that job, right? So whatever works for you, if you can, you succumb to community service, voluntary service. If you cannot, stay put. Do not discourage people that will. Okay, this is all we've got for you today. But before we call it a wrap on hashtag trending, let's see the word that we have for today. The word that we have for today is anomaly. Anomaly. What does it mean? Anomaly refers to something that is remarkable in its deviation from what is usual or expected. Sentence example is, last summer's storm was an anomaly for this area. That is the word that we have for today, anomaly. And remember that today is Thursday, and every Thursday we do a throwback. So, what is our throwback Thursday question for today? Growing up, who is or was the political figure you look or looked up to as a role model? Did you get that right? Yes. Growing up, who is or was the political figure that you look or looked up to as a role model? This is the question that we have for you today, and it's a throwback question. So do well to follow us on all our social media handles and send your answer right there. This is me saying thank you so much for sticking with me until this time. I remain your host on hashtag trending. Ofonono Joseph. Take very good care of yourself and cover yourself when necessary. See you.